no, that's the wrong category. Whoops. I almost streamed to a different category. There. You know, those machines in the game remind me of, it's either an anime or a movie. It's called The Walking Castle. Oh, cool. Okay, I should check the sound on TikTok real fast. Okay, it's fine. Okay, I'm putting the volume up a little bit. Maybe I should keep it a little low. Can you hear me all right? Oh, I need to monitor TikTok on my phone. Okay. Which save file? This one. It's about a beautiful witch who's in love with the prince, and she gets cursed by a jealous witch, and she joins him in the castle. And yeah, I can hear you just fine. That's great. That's literally just a plot synopsis. Okay. So we left Virga Island last time. And now we are on the Gauntlet Runner, heading to somewhere. It's actually really good. I believe you. Maybe Bygone Days or Top Secret Poetry do not read. Clusters of cryptic phrases and abstract drawings fill the pages. Was this written in some sort of trance? The difference between moonlight and starlight, the difference between me and you, the difference between love and romance. Inquiries like these flood the pages. I don't know why, but reading through this has got me in a cold sweat. Shivers are running down my spine. Well, we can certainly say that artistic expression is a serious business for Juna. I feel like glimpsing Juna's raw creative passion has increased my courage.
All right.
Courage is already maxed out, though. The courage I've honed will become my strength. I got mag from that. There's still more left to read in this book. I'll pick up from here next time.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at Cliffshade Camp, just as the curtain of night descends on the wilderness. Ideal for their cover, it works both ways, as monsters and rogues alike await their victims in the shadows of the rocks. Only a Gauntlet Runner offers peace of mind against such dangers, a large reason why they are so sought after.
Cliffshade Camp.
Indeed.
We should reach this city the day after tomorrow. I I can feel the temperature dropping since we made landfall. I bet it'll be pretty cold in Altaberry. I have reportable quests. Oh, okay, one of them, the reportable quest is for Nuris. If inspiration is lightning, I am a barren field under a clear sky. Hello, Nesreen.
Hello.
Why? What's that look on your face? Hello, Speechless Gaming. How are you doing? Boredom. Got nothing to do. So what's the matter, lad? Wait, have you come across another potential relic? Something like that. I handed Norris the junk we picked up during our travels. Egads, what is this? Your avatar is so cute. Thank you. I'm streaming Carmelita in the Discord. Alright, have fun. Thank you for the yeehaw, Patrick. Thank you for the likes on the live. Now you both have a mustache. That is true. Oh?
Hey.
Why, hello there, my dear little guest. Such a pleasure to meet you. I'm the only one watching, I think. You're the only one watching on YouTube. There's someone watching on Twitch and on TikTok. Is he baby talking the relics? They never cease to amaze me, no matter how much I study them. These relics use a power that interferes directly with the fundamental elements of matter. I see. So if we harness the colossal heat generated at that point... I hear it! By my sainted aunt, I hear it! The whispers of an ancient civilization. Their secrets murmured in hushed reverence. Thank you, Goober.
Thank you.
I found one of the relics Norris was looking for. Lo and behold, Norris has begun coaxing the relics, and thanks me for inspiring him with an idea for a new invention. Well, strike me down. There really are all kinds of relics out there. Enough to give me a thunderclap of inspiration even when I'm at a low point. Why do I have a mustache now? Because Patrick on Twitch redeemed it. Something on your mind?
Huh?
If something's bothering you, you want to talk about it?
Well.
When I'm deep in my research, sometimes this anxiety just overcomes me is all. I start wondering if these happy days of mine might suddenly disappear. You remember I told you about my failed flight test back in my more respectable days? Back when I was still just a young man? I set out to prove my own flight theory and botched it. Spectacularly. Once I'd healed from the ensuing crash, I was demoted. They chose to adopt another flight plan. And worst of all, the people I thought friends and supporters quietly took their leave of me one by one. Seeing my colleagues change their tune as easily as a coin flips made me realize just how frightening people are. What I fear most, though, is the coward I'd become.
Right.
After you've been burned, instead of choosing the path of exhilaration and the unknown, you tend to favor the path that's safe, secure, and less risky. Don't worry, we won't disappear on you. I suppose so. When I think about it rationally, I doubt any of you would abandon me. Especially if you've stuck out this relic hunt so far, huh? Yes. Exactly! You're our trusty engineer. I don't know what we'd do without you. Goes to show, can't let old age sour your outlook, eh? Thank you both. I do love you. Well, glad to hear you're feeling better. Right, Goober? Bless her.
Thanks.
I'm grateful for the encouragement. I feel like I know what it really means to be strong when I'm with you lot. Wish I could have met you lot sooner. Maybe my life would have been more,
I'll do it.
No, perhaps it's better to think of this time gallivanting around with you as my second lease on life. I'll make up for all that wasted youth in no time flat. I can feel Neurus's burning feelings of camaraderie and trust in me. Rank 5 Neurus.
For the blessings of you.
At the start of battle on the Gauntlet Runner deck, enemies take even more damage.
The truth is,
Truth be told, the relics are really starting to come together thanks to you. I get the strangest sense that this gadgetry could generate untold levels of power. Something the size of my palm, enough to power 1,000 Gauntlet Runner engines. Even more, I dare say. Once this is complete, not even the stars will feel like such a faraway dream. So, that hinges on you all finding those relics. Well, with that settled, I'm counting on you to bring a new relic for a new flash of inspiration.
This one's important.
Bitter Memories is what it's called.
now then.
Alright, now that I'm fighting fit again, it's time for some maintenance. Yes, maintenance. You'll be lending me a hand, of course.
I helped Neurus with maintenance for a while and then left the engine room.
Time marches on.
And the age of a new king draws nearer. Neurus is your favorite character? I see.
It would seem that
We now stand among the mountains. I have long gazed at the peaks of Montario from the island, but I never imagined I would see them this close. Those are my pronouns.
Altaberry remains cold year-round, so quite accordingly, its people have perfected the art of the piping hot stew.
And it's home to the foremost opera house in the kingdom, as well. I suppose that will be the stage of our confrontation with Luis.
I guess.
Let's keep our hopes high. There are some tall mountains on the horizon.
So
Let's make sure all our preparations are complete by tomorrow night. This is imagination. Look at the shelf. How about bygone days? It's Heisme's account of life with his son. I'm in the middle of reading it. Heisme left it here. I think that means it's okay to read. If I read this book, I may gain more tolerance. Have we spent some time reading this book? Though sparse and objective, the words still manage to vividly depict the endearing qualities of a small child. This entry describes Heisme and his son running through fields together on a beautiful sunny day. I can almost hear their carefree cries of laughter. What's up? Hi Tyrone, how you doing? At one point, Heisme loses sight of his son, only to find he'd climbed a tall tree. Heisme is mortified until the boy nimbly jumps down, just as his father would have. You doing good? Alright. Today I'm playing Metaphor ReFantazio. I see. Being a parent brought him lots of struggles, but even more than that, it brought him joy. A warmth arises inside of me. I feel like my tolerance has improved.
All right.
There's still more left to read in this book. I'll pick up from here next time.
Come look at this.
Ahoy, you lads aren't going to believe the view I'm seeing outside. I'm hitting the brakes.
You're playing Hitman? Have fun.
The Gauntlet Runner makes a short stop in front of Colorodeo Cliff, a bluff so tremendous it fills one's vision. Its massive fissure is said to be the vestige of a god's wrath, as only a force capable of splitting heaven and earth could cause it. Perfectly balanced by the work of nature, or the wrath of gods extolled in the myths of creation, none can say.
I definitely needed them to read the name of that place out loud. I would have gotten it wrong. Rodeo cliff.
Ooh.
Absolutely incredible. I've heard of sheer cliffs before, but I never imagined something like this. Indeed, falling off of that precipice would be unfathomably terrifying. And exhilarating, I imagine.
I don't know why, but I suddenly want to scream out into the distance.
Sans boar-faced sanctus scullions! Yeah, oi, what's gotten into you?
My, that was rather pleasing.
It's quite refreshing, you know, to pull your voice from the very bottom of your gut and yell in such a manner. I am reminded of the time you were all yelling before me. It was a rather terrible experience, I admit. But if I may, I would like to try my hand at this yelling. Never again shall I sleep in a roach-infested inn!
I feel you.
Yes.
I'm with you there. How amusing. I would also like to try screaming as well. What's the matter? I fully intended to do it, but the words just won't come out at all, and this girl is just too charming. Never change, love. Well, does anybody else have something to yell about? I sense that gazing off of the cliff's edge and being filled with an unexplainable urge to scream has somehow broadened my wisdom.
All right.
As for me,
Oh, then I suppose it's old Neuros's turn. I've prepared a list of complaints that I wish I could recite to you all on a daily basis, and...
Brr, rather chilly out here, isn't it? We should head back before we all catch a cold.
Yes, we shouldn't allow ourselves to spend too much time on these distractions. Support? Your target's stuck in the floor? Oh no! How are you supposed to get to him now? But I must scream! As always, I've drawn this place. Here.
I'll keep Norris's picture as a souvenir of our journey.
The gauntlet runner stops amidst rocky terrain as twilight envelops the wilderness in darkness. The twinkling lights are not all stars. Some are the eyes of monsters peering through the dark. To await the dawn in comfort and peace is a privilege only the gauntlet runner can provide.
Yeah, something to give Maria. Stony Camp.
Patrick just redeemed Pat My Head.
Thank you for pat my head. We should arrive in town by this time tomorrow. We've got only a limited amount of time left to enjoy these quiet moments. Once we get to Altaberry, well, you know what's going to happen. Limaby.
At this pace, we'll reach Altaberry sometime tomorrow. You got the lance in the end, so I'll not deny you've got the skills for this. But I'll still be watching you until it's in Count Luisa's hands.
Hey.
The night chills are creeping in. Suppose that means we're closing in on Altaberry. And once the lance is in Lord Luisa's hands, I'll be out of your hair, eh? The days really flew by. Who should I talk to? It seems like they're all imagination.
it's you.
Hello there!
Who's the tall guy? Basilio, I think is his name.
Hello there. I've got altogether too much time on my hands. Let's say we take a little rest and talk a moment.
Thank you for the follow.
No trace of enemies around by my eyes. Peaceful for now, which means we get to have a little break.
By recalling the past and planning for the future with Heismay, maybe I can hone my imagination. Did I spend time talking with Heismay? Yes.
Our time on Virga Island has left me with quite a bit to contemplate. That place was its own private world isolated from outside conflict. Even if it is small, living peacefully in a place such as that seems like it would be the ideal life, no?
I would feel constrained living in a place like that.
Yes.
That's the perspective of one who has experienced the outside world. Were you raised there? Were you raised here? Perhaps you would not feel your freedoms were limited in any manner. That island gave me a sense of peace that was previously foreign to me. Yet, even amongst the islanders, there were those who yearned for growth and resented the place. Growth is a change born from discord with external forces, and at the end of that growth, differences are created that spark yet more strife.
If so,
I wonder which direction would be best for this country. Peace at the cost of stagnation or progress mired in constant discord.
I can feel my imagination grow as Heisme and I discuss the challenges still ahead of us.
All right.
Retiring so soon? Ha! Your sour expression does not deter me. Sleep can wait, for this old man's ramblings demand an attentive pair of ears.
Heisme and I talked for a while. Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's nearly time.
'Tis only a ways further until we reach Altaberry. The city is likely abuzz with activity related to Saints' Day. I wonder if Louise is already there. Sooner or later, we have to hand Dracodios over to him. One must wonder what the brothers will tell him of our time on the island. I hope they will leave out any unnecessary details.
Got it?
We just have to stand tall and be confident. If you have to sell a lie, look them straight in the eye and say every word like you truly believe it. It's raining in the game.
All right.
Tonight we'll deliver the lance to Louise.
Got a sec?
This will be the last time we'll be able to relax for a while. Once we arrive, we'll be jumping right into it. I cannot blame you for feeling nervous. After all, we know what's coming. As long as I don't go outside, I'm fine. Let's read Heisme's Bygone Days again. Though sparse and objective, the words still manage to vividly depict the endearing qualities of a small child. He recalls a time his son came to him in tears, upset he couldn't sing a certain song well. They ended up singing other songs together through the night until falling asleep. The next morning, Heisme awoke to his son, eyes still swollen from crying the night before, singing the song he'd been trying to learn, a birthday song for his dad.
Ticked _off Patrick just redeemed yeehaw.
Thank you for the yeehaw. I see. Being a parent brought him lots of struggles, but even more than that, it brought him joy. Tolerance. Full emote. With that, I finished the book. I feel like my understanding of the world has deepened.
All right.
Nura speaking.
You're investigating a murder scene right now?
Altaberry's mountains,
Fun.
The gauntlet runner sets upon the murky graveyard. The colossal bridges overhead are an impressive sight. During the Annex War, this land was a fierce battleground. Many soldiers, unable to return to their loved ones, found their final rest here. But few honor the dead. Their spirits take no solace. Their tragic remains are desecrated by wild dogs, leaving their bones exposed to the elements.
Oh, it's snowing in the game. I see. It's raining here, but it is snowing in Altaberry.
Just look at
Wow, these bridges are huge! It's an area defined by its numerous valleys. The bridges connect the flatlands and increase the amount of places in which people may live.
Oh, that makes sense. But if these bridges were to fall in battle, those people would end up isolated.
Hey,
Yes, all very fascinating, but have you looked at what's directly in front of you? Those are the bones of people, aren't they?
They are the remains of those who fell during the Annex War. This was the site of a fierce battle, and the dead were left to the elements, denied the dignity of a proper burial.
War is tragic, and we shouldn't disrespect the fallen here.
Indeed, I can't bear to think of something on this scale happening again.
It brings me no pleasure to see it, yet 'tis valuable to experience the cold reality of battle beyond the legends and tales of valor. Carve this memory into your hearts. That is why the magla that drifts about this place carries such an oppressive weight. I can feel the sadness and regret of those whose lives came to an end here. I feel as though my wisdom has deepened after considering those who found their eternal rest here.
All right.
hey.
Something wrong, Nurse? Your face has gone blue. Perhaps this place scares you, Nurse?
My powers of imagination are more robust than most.
Why, Nurse, I'm surprised you put any stock in scary stories. You're a more gentle soul than I gave you credit for.
Too true, too true. Before all else, I am a delicate flower. Well then, shall we make a quiet departure so as not to rouse the dead?
That's my fault.
I'm sorry to have made such a fuss. I would like to give those who died a proper send-off, and drew this with that in mind.
I'll take this with me so that I don't forget the people whose lives came to an end here.
Altaberry Heights, capital of the Principality of Montario, the eastmost country annexed into the Kingdom of Uchronia. The mountain path leading to the city begins near the coastline, but few gauntlet runners can contend against its steep slope. Those who complete the arduous climb are rewarded. City lights, dusted with snow, twinkle beautifully in the valley. But what awaits the party there is no reward, but their greatest trial thus far. The hour of reckoning draws near, and they steel themselves anew.
It's the capybara with the big booty. Delightful. Oh, it's animated.
Seat of Sanctism, Altaberry. Truly, I never thought I would see it in person. What is that giant structure? The monolith. In Sanctus Scripture, they tell of how the stone was shaped by God's own hand.
It's afloat. I'd only heard rumors that it didn't touch the ground, but to see it now.
Are we finally moving again?
Just another trip for our songstress.
We're here at last.
We decided to present Luis with Dragodios, Lance of the Dragon God, aboard his gauntlet runner, the Charadrius. Let's hope he doesn't find out the lance is a fake.
Well done. So this is the Lance of Legend, is it?
I am called Euphrasia, priestess of the island. For personal reasons, I have joined them on their journey.
You do not detest me.
I owe my life to them, and I understand they operate under your guidance.
Indeed. I had heard you were able to obtain the lance without incurring the islanders' hatred. Quite a feat, now that I know it to be true. Well done. At last, it seems that even fate has abandoned Fortin. Thanks to you, I was spared the effort of sifting through ashes to find this. If the islanders could not be persuaded, my next course would have been to raise their village to the ground. The Charadrius' batteries would make that a fairly simple task.
Is actually pronounced Charadrius, excuse me. Wow, he just said that so casually that he would have killed everyone on the island?
What?
Why are you surprised? At times, sacrifice is necessary to save the many. Was that not the exact reasoning by which your countrymen would have seen you die?
You're...
Have the lance brought to my chamber later. Thank you for your hard work in spite of your wound. Take care of yourselves.
Okay, Patrick, see you later.
Now we need only to wait until tomorrow for the Saints' Day Festival.
The whole event will be held over 2 days at the Opera House.
The first day is the eve of the festival, and I'm scheduled to sing. Hope you're looking forward to it.
Main festivities start on the second day. That's when all these divine relics will be dedicated and sealed. It's aimed at proving beyond a doubt that sanctism is the highest authority.
All kind of daft though, isn't it? If they were that confident in their scriptures, you'd think they wouldn't have to bother with all that.
This is where Forden dies. He and sanctism itself. At the very least, it's worth giving him a memorable end.
Lord Louise, I do hope you'll come and watch me sing this time. We missed you at the opening ceremony. If you're not there, it'll hardly be worth it.
You needn't worry. Having come all this way, it would be a waste not to show.
Well, I'm off to check out the Opera House. Want to make sure everything's shipshape for my solo, of course. The rest is up to you.
You have all performed admirably. You exceeded my every expectation. Soon, Forden's reign will come crashing down. From this point onward, I would have you forfeit the competition and dedicate yourself fully to my campaign.
Understood.
For now, rest your wings a while. Tomorrow's festivities will be a grand show indeed.
Louis sucks. Just stating the obvious. He's a terrible person.
It seems the land's past muster. Eurus is a peerless craftsman, if not else.
Yufa?
He would have destroyed my home. How could he suggest such carnage with not a shade of guilt? I was sure that deep down, all people are inherently good at heart. Now, you made it sound like you were bound to kill him at any cost. And now I understand why.
I see. Then let's get back on track and go find ourselves an inn. You've got more supporters now. I dare say we'll find better lodging than we could before.
I wouldn't be so sure. This city's in the palm of Forden's hand, and we're the ones who humiliated him during the exhibition.
Did you drop a chandelier on someone? Oh yeah, do it. That sounds fun.
All the same, we're about to do something big. To be honest, I'll take anywhere, so long as I can stretch out. It's cold.
Yeah, I'm freezing my wings off.
Then why don't we look for an inn run by a Mustari?
I thought this city was the seat of the church.
In times before the church, it said many diverse faiths and teachings took root in this city. That's why Montario is the only mainland nation that trades with the islands.
Indeed. My grandfather often said that until his generation, the only prominent building of the Sanctus Church was that opera house. Though the prevailing story now, of course, is that Sanctism reclaimed this land from malevolent pagans.
Either way, I'm certain there should be quite a few Mustari who feign conversion and live in seclusion.
If one of these Mustarians really exists, it may work in our favor. Let's look for it.
Honestly, poor Gallica. She's wearing basically nothing in this weather.
Speaking of,
If it is a Mustari-owned inn we seek, then I know of one in the center of town. It's called Skyward Tavern.
I recall it being rather pleasant, with very little that would point to its Mustari roots.
Certainly.
It was on Dia Franco Street, if I'm not mistaken. Brr, so cold. At least Hulkenberg is in her element. Can we get going before we freeze, though?
Well met, eh?
What in the blazes? Oh, cripes. Hang on. That's the one from the exhibition.
Say there.
Blue Sky Bridge. Let me say, save button is actually there. I don't need to go through the menu.
Right. My money's on Santa Fe. Damned Luis.
I'll take the crown now.
Dia Franco Street.
You're not serious.
Are we close to the tavern now? Maybe it's up here?
How grand. How grand.
All right then.
Oh, maybe I need to go downstairs.
How grand.
Hello there.
Yeah, amazing. Hey, mister.
Is this it? Skyward Tavern.
Welcome. Wait. A band of youths with a knight and a eugif. Are you perhaps the candidate who brought Joanna the Sanctoress to confess?
One glance and you knew. Listen, we just...
I don't care if you did the deed or not, but please take your business elsewhere. I'm sorry, but I have my own reputation to think about.
You follow Sanctism's teachings?
You? A Mustari who wears no mask?
I'm Euphausia. I'm the priestess of Virga. No, of Etria.
The priestess? Impossible. The island priestess would never leave the village behind.
I have my reasons, but I wish to see the outside world that I might better protect our island. I have no proof, but...
You would raise another tribe to the throne.
'Tis a longer story than we've time to tell. We only wish to avoid a tyrant's reign. Yet 'tis not from our own ambition that I speak so. The throne belongs to one truly worthy.
But if you insist, we will leave.
It's just... You look so like the priestess before you, I can't just turn you away. Fine. You can stay here, as long as you don't make trouble for me.
Thank you. I suppose it is easier to understand each other without the masks in the way.
Not all of us mainland Mustari hate the Sanctus Church. We'd rather preserve the peace we have. And, well, it's a sorry excuse for an innkeep who turns away travelers.
Thank you. We're in your debt.
At least they were able to stay at this inn. Ooh, it looks nice.
Oh, look, they've got food and booze here too. And it's so much cooler. Which means fewer bugs. Perfect!
It seems they have an imitation of the island spring here. We can bathe. I should invite Juno when she's back.
Bathe? You'd be mad to hope a hot spring replica could take the edge off this chill.
Cold or not, there's nothing more refreshing than bathing. Would you care to join us?
I should think not. For reasons too numerous to count.
He said, would you like to join us in the bath?
Anyway, strategy meeting. Let's get on with it.
So we seek to assassinate Luis. A difficult task. But you look to have an idea. Let's have it.
First, the when. Under normal circumstances, we'd want to get him on the move. Maybe walking through a crowd while he's got less guards. That would be the plan. But unfortunately, that'd only work if he was someone with common sense. Someone without combat ability. Or someone who'd want to avoid collateral damage. And that isn't Luis. Worst case, he uses civilians as shields while more of his personal guard catch up. And things go sideways before we can get it done.
But once he's inside the Opera House, he'll have a security detail at his beck and call. Even if we can sneak in, getting to him.
If we can't target him in transit, and we've practically zero chance of getting close to him, that leaves us with only one option.
We attack from a distance.
Exactly.
A bow and arrow isn't gonna do much good, right? It needs to be the lance.
Of course. So, what if we threw the lance? Pierced him through from a distance?
I feel like it'd be difficult to throw something that big.
Yufa, as the priestess, you can command the lance to return to you if it's far away, right?
You would have me use that power in reverse to cast it out instead.
According to Juna, the ceiling of the Opera House has a chandelier big enough to support a person. From above, we'll target Luis in the royal box seats.
You realize the entire audience is below that lighting? A stunt like that would get us noticed instantly. Wait, are you suggesting we do this during the show?
Yeah, that does look like Juna singing in the little sketch.
Luis will be distracted. It's the best opportunity we could ask for. Besides, with Yufa there, we can even recover the lance easily.
Hold a moment. I would need to launch it like an arrow. Such distance and such speed would require incredible focus. I don't think I could do it while aiming.
Then just concentrate on the sheer mental force of it. Someone else can take over the role of actually throwing.
This gambit is sounding more far-fetched by the moment. But we also can't afford to wait for another opportunity.
There is no other opportunity. Luis intends to kill Forden during the festival. That means if we do nothing, the fake will be exposed, and so will we.
Indeed. Once our betrayal is made plain, we will never find a way to draw close to him again. This will likely be our first and last opportunity.
But who's actually going to do the throwing?
I'd rather leave it to you. With the royal magic protecting you, it's less likely that we'll fail this, even with interference. And besides...
Thank you for the likes, Anoni.
Laugh, if you like. I know it sounds silly, but I really do believe you have the power to change fate itself.
Indeed. Everyone here knows that firsthand.
I feel the same. If I can trust you to do it, then I should be able to do my part as well.
Thank you very much for the likes.
Will you do it, Captain?
Alright.
Alright. I'll do it.
Thanks. We owe you. On the day of, Juna will be at the venue ahead of us. We'll have her open the service entrance, and we'll infiltrate from there.
Is there anything I can do to help?
I want you to lure Luis's guards outside and cause a commotion while he's making the throw. I'm sure the Magnus brothers will be guarding the place too. Hulkenberg and I will secure the exit route in advance. Luis is a formidable foe. But we've overcome plenty of obstacles. Let's believe in the strength that got us this far. We can do this.
I know there's a lot weighing on your mind right now, but let's just try to get some rest and prepare for tomorrow. It'll get even colder at night, so try not to get sick. Time to sleep.
Good night.
What's wrong, Del? You've been quiet for a while now.
That lance they handed over, you think it's real? Can't say for certain, but I didn't feel any magla flowing through it. Can't see it exactly, but how do I explain it?
I know what you mean, though.
The Mustari got them third eyes that can see magla, right? Hard to believe they'd worship that thing as a relic.
Then maybe... You think they made some kind of fake? Even in that short time on the island? Shite. How'd they? Either way, we have to tell Lord Luis.
No need. He'll have noticed by now, most likely. Not like they're any real threat to him anyway.
Most likely? That good enough for you, brother? Del, you remember they talked all that helping anyone in need? Something like that anyway. Seemed proper daft at first. Seemed naive to act like that kind of thinking could actually fix all the broken, cruel, unjust shite in the world.
That's because it can't.
Well, yeah, obviously, but what was it we actually wanted in the first place? Equality? Or justice? This lot's working towards a future, and God help me, I started seeing it. Maybe what they're fighting for is something better than what Lord...
That's enough, Baz. Joke or not, you'll get yourself killed.
But them not even helped you out a few times, Del. That really impressed me, like... I don't know how to say it, but... It was like a feeling I haven't felt since we started working for the Count.
You know Lord Luis plans to take Forden out during the Saints' Day festival. Neither of us can afford to get distracted right now.
Suppose you're right. Things are about to get messy.
It seems they found out immediately, so Luis probably knows too.
So that is the side they serve. Let us teach them that even the best laid plans will go awry. Whether Fordens or our fallen kings.
Thank you for more than likes, Anoni.
It was splendid entertainment while it lasted. However, the revelry ends here.
Yeah, Luis definitely knows. And the age of a new king draws nearer. This plan is going to fail.
The Saints' Day festivities in Algebri will be kicking off very soon. On the eve of the festival, we'll be holding a dedication ceremony. On the church's authority, we'll be offering the gathered divine relics to God. And it sounds like the candidates had a tough time this go around. Lots of new info coming in even as I speak. From candidate Rudolph, a legendary nail, thought lost to history. From candidate Julian, can you believe it? Cloth garb said to have been worn by a saint. We've got artifacts of all kinds pulled from obscurity, but the news on everyone's... We've got artifacts of all kinds pulled from obscurity into the public eye. Archaeologists everywhere are positively vibrating, folks.
Yeah, I do recommend this game. It's really fun. It should go on sale. So if you're able to scrounge up the money, I recommend buying it.
Lips is the announcement of Count Luis's unofficial participation. As a matter of fact, a candidate working under Luis has reportedly acquired a phenomenal divine relic from a mysterious and exotic island. Meanwhile, candidate Forden too may have claimed what is said to be the most glorious relic victory? Will we finally see a head-to-head competition between our top candidates? Only the coming days will tell.
So Luis has finally made his move. Won't take him that long to catch up, I bet.
Yes, but I also can't imagine Sanctifex Forden losing.
We're about to see a clash of giants. This'll be no mine about, that's for certain.
So nice to finally be able to be free to catch a stream. Hi, thank you for coming by. How are you doing today?
Right. That's everyone. Let's go over the plan one last time.
Also, yeah, this game slaps. Yeah, it does. It's a very mature game, surprisingly. It feels more mature than Persona does. Shin Megami Tensei 5 is, I would say it's mature too, but in a different way. This game seems to really respect its audience.
First, infiltration. Juna's got full rights to be in the venue, so she'll unlock the service door for us to sneak in.
When it's time, I'll call the guards outside. That'll be your window to sneak in.
Gallica, you, and Yufa. You three will head to the rooftop, where you'll get down to the chandelier.
When I start my solo on stage, the lights will dim. That should be enough cover to hide whatever you're doing. Don't worry, I'll be with you.
As for us, it's just as I explained last night. Luis said destroying Yufa's home would have been a necessary sacrifice. Like mine. If power's all he thinks will change the world, then we'll use power to stop him.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like because they didn't have to focus it around school kids, they were able to do more with the writing. Yeah! I like that in this world, the very, in the past with our society, they consider that to be a fantasy. I think that's a really good way of showing contrast. Really fun.
Should we fail, though we may survive the ordeal, we will have no more leads to pursue. This will surely mark our final mission.
You know, I've been trying to keep from dwelling, but I can't help but think of Grius. Sorry to bring that up now.
Even I have my fears. But let us remember him only by his truest wish.
We'll make sure this succeeds. For a world without tyrants. Well, see you at the show.
So begins our last mission, then. Let's get whatever we need to prepare and head over to the Opera House.
What rank is Gallica at? Probably 6. Right. We'll finally settle this score with Luis.
It'll be okay.
It'll be fine. I know you'll be able to do it. The Opera House is located at the highest point in the city. It'll just be in Yufa in there, so make sure you both are geared up for anything.
Now what am I to do?
What now?
I need rank 10 assassin and rank 7 Heisme for that. Okay, yeah, Gallica's at 6. So the game is not over yet. The highest point.
Yeah, amazing.
Hello there.
Flower selling woman.
Hi. What do you want to do? My
Okay, I bought something from her. Hero's Jeweled Root Seed. That seems like a good thing to buy. Just plant it in the Gauntlet Runner. Black Shopkeeper. Dedicated Butcher. Let's save again. Opera House Square. All this snow. Pretty.
I won't let it stand. I'm chuffed. You.
Wait, what level is our archetype? I hope it's not 15. Rank Master. Okay, good. Rank Master. This is Hulkenberg. Versus rank 16. Okay, I'm gonna raise that. Ismay. Master. Juna. Master. Yufa. Master. Okay, it's just was it Hulkenberg? Yeah, it was Hulkenberg.
I've acquired a new power.
New skill. Ensure status ailments are automatically cured in one turn.
A new means of protection.
Thunder Strike Thrust. Deals medium physical electric damage to one enemy. Lowers their defense for 3 turns. Hulkenberg's endurance increased by 4. Good. Well, I should save again. Since I just did that. I think I'll have, Uber, Hulkenberg, Yufa, and Juna in the lineup. We're not gonna just rot in the front door, are we? There should be a service door nearby. Once the time comes, it'll be up to Juna to do something about the guards by the service entrance.
Well, hello. Indeed, 'tis not so bad.
That will be quite enough.
That Luis's Gauntlet Runner, it's fucking huge.
How fine. Check this out.
This here's the service entrance. Juna's supposed to do something about the guards before the night of the performance. Wanna wait until then? Let's come back later.
First off,
All good.
Okay, I can come back here.
all right.
Can I go talk to a follower? No. Who is this person?
Hey, what are you staring at? You don't have any business with the service door, do you? Oh, I see. You were hoping to catch a glimpse of one of the celebrities, eh? Believe me, I'd love to meet Lady Juna myself. The security is very tight, you know. Don't you think putting vicious guard dogs backstage is a bit too much? They're being paranoid if you ask me.
At last.
Gina should be able to take care of this guy easily. We should go get ready for tonight. Let's wait. You ready to do this? From here on, it'll be just you, me, and Yufa. We won't be able to contact the others. Make sure your equipment is where you want it before we set out. Need to make any changes? I'm ready to go. We're ready to go as we are. Alright, then let's follow the plan and wait here.
Got it.
Alright, the guards have left their post. Juna has done her job admirably.
Onward.
And she has unlocked the service entrance for us as well. Let us enter and remain unseen. Infiltration successful.
This way should lead backstage. From there, we climb to the roof and then atop the chandelier.
Yes.
I'm en route to the auditorium, which is on the other side. I'll have to lure those brothers out somehow.
So,
Phil and I will secure an exit route with all the speed.
Ad break starts in 1 minute on Twitch.
Yeah.
We split up from here. Let's all do our parts and regroup. Good luck.
Let's go. All right.
Let's start the operation. We need to get up on that chandelier and be in position before Juno finishes singing.
I'm sure of it.
And to get on the chandelier, we need to first reach the roof. That's right. Juno laid it out for us. We head backstage and we should be able to go up from there.
Someone said 6'7" at me, and I said, wow, you found me more dead than your grandma. That's quite the thing to say. Okay, ad break starts soon. Okay, I'll just be sitting here for the next 3 minutes. Yeah, ad break just started on Twitch. Thank you for the follow, and thank you for for that opening line. That's really funny. I have a doctor's appointment in a couple days, and that's when I play Silk Song. I'm actually looking forward to playing Silk Song, which doesn't happen often, but I feel really confident that I'll be able to get through Coral Tower. Because I have 9 masks now. I couldn't find the last shard for the complete 10. Which is a failure on my part. But I was immediately able to... Aaron Hawks here at your service. Thank you. I was immediately able to beat Carmelita just in a few tries. So I feel secure about getting through Coral Tower in the last heart. We should have a stream or two left of Metaphor before I have to switch games. I'm probably gonna play Chrono Cross. Thank you for the likes on the live. One minute left. Ooh, and tomorrow is a Digimon. I'm looking forward to playing Digimon again. I need to get to agent rank 7 in order to
Get Lilithmon. You went to the Ben & Jerry factory? Oh, cool. They have tours there? Ah, I see. I hope you had fun. That sounds interesting. Okay, ad break ends in a few seconds.
Time to go.
Understood. Let us be on our way then. First, we need to get behind the stage. There should be a door near the back. Here's the door leading backstage. We should be able to access the roof from in there. I did, and I got to try the new flavor called Caramel Blondie. Oh, cool. What does the Caramel Blondie have on it besides caramel? But what's up with this guy standing in front of the door muttering something? Has something happened, do you think?
Oh, bollocks, did I drop it somewhere?
Hey, is something wrong?
Oh no, it's just, it seems I dropped my key somewhere, so now I can't open this door. And of all times, it has to be when we were busy beyond belief. And I guess I'll have to go get the spare.
Dan July? He left, and now we've got a locked door to deal with. The man works here, I suppose, and he dropped his key. So finding it will get our plan back on track. Let's scour the area. We might also ask the patrons about the key. In such a crowd, someone is bound to have seen it. Let's look for the key. It should be around here somewhere. I heard from that roguish crier. Did you really go all the way to the pagan islands for a divine relic? This crier said you found something amazing on the island, but he's just spinning tall tales, isn't he? Or was there? The monk army seems to be on high alert today. They've even brought guard dogs along. Perhaps it is because Luis is here, but the royal magic would prevent any sort of assassination, would it not?
I've heard the rumors about you. They say you killed the sea monster outside Brawlhaven, which means the head His Eminence brought to the exhibition was fake. And now just spitting in the church's face. You're an interesting fellow.
I'm starving. I should have brought something to eat. He seems hungry, but we have nothing to give her right now.
It's not here either. Damn, where did I drop it?
His Eminence Forden is of course a fine candidate, but it's Professor Julian in the end who's most fit to be king. Thank you for the like, Swapper.
He appeared to obtain a divine relic with no trouble at all. Yet despite this, he remains unpopular. It's curious. I suppose it indicates just how unintelligent the masses truly are. Tragic. We need an enlightened ruler, as Professor Julian says.
Vanilla and caramel cookie dough? Oh, that's my favorite sort of ice cream.
Oh, how long does it take to change? The play is going to start soon.
Is something the matter? You seem rather troubled.
The dancer won't leave the dressing room. I left my script in there. I need it back.
I wonder what's going on in the dressing room.
I need that tooth so I can shine. When did it fall out? Egad, what a disaster.
His tooth fell out? It must be nearby then, right?
What a strange thing.
The Saints' Day festival is held once a year on the day God descends to the monolith. A feast is held to welcome him, and we offer our most intimate prayers. This opera house was built specifically for Saints' Day, in fact. Now come, renounce your allegiance to Louis and pray with us. God even forgives filthy elders like you. Closure. A lot of cow jokes.
Whoa, isn't that something?
I hear His Eminence Freuden has acquired a magnificent divine relic. With that, his victory is all but assured. Perhaps, but I've no doubt Louise has something up his sleeve. To achieve such success at his age, we can't count him out.
I'm trying to find the key. That's why I'm talking to everyone. These divine relics are mostly junk, are they not? What strange people the pagans are, valuing things like that. They will surely see reason once His Eminence seals the relics away. Discarding those warped teachings and converting to sanctism is the only path. Oh dear, I can't host the dignitaries in these shoes. That woman over there, is she having a problem tying her shoes?
This place is absolutely littered with lost items today. I guess it's no surprise with all these people here. I've got lots to do, so I can't go pick up each and every one. If you find something, it'd be a big help if you could return it to its owner.
I feel like I've been up and down this area.
You're that elder candidate. What's one of Louise's dogs doing here? Master Godot's monk army is guarding the opera house. So don't go getting any funny ideas.
Rear entrance door? It appears to be locked.
What, again?
Really, I'm sorry, I'm a bit occupied. I can't find my precious necklace. I've searched everywhere and I still can't find it. I suppose it's possible I dropped it in the hallway.
Pardon?
You know Sanctifex's Porden's divine relic? Apparently Master Godot harassed some pagans to get it for him. Whoa, mind your word choice there. It originally belonged to the church, so he got them to return it is all.
Oh. It seems like a string of some sort. Leather string? We maybe can't go around picking up every little thing while on a mission to assassinate an autocrat. Well, perhaps it will prove useful. Let us hold on to it for the moment. It's a string, maybe it's her necklace. Okay, well. Seems like a small gold tooth. A gold tooth? How does something like that end up on the floor? Our search is yielding more peculiar items than keys.
Loveless, that puerile Parapis buffoon. He yet refrains from dropping out of the race. Parapis are a foolish tribe to begin with, but the longer that man remains, the bolder they grow. How irritating.
It appears to be a silver necklace. Wow, that's a nice necklace. It might be important. I imagine it belongs to someone around here. Yes, I just picked up her necklace. Do you have some business with me? I'll have you know that I'll not be swayed by an elder candidate. I proudly support Rudolph in his vision of Rissant's rule. Besides, wouldn't you say there's something rather alluring about such a severe man? Lord Milo's participating in Saints' Day this year. Oh, how I've longed to gaze upon his divine features once more. My father told me to support his eminence, but I don't care what he says. My feelings for Lord Milo are a tide that cannot be stopped. Have you seen a silver necklace? I lost it and it's really important to me. The necklace we picked up, perhaps it's theirs. Let's check with them. I handed over the silver necklace. Oh, this is it. You found it. Well, thank you so much. My beloved gave me this necklace. We're unable to see each other right now. In any case, I want to give you a reward. How about this? An exclusive preview of the Saints' Day play script. By the way, I forgot to ask how your day. Oh, it's not been going good so far. I did some kanji memorization practice. I did some stenography practice. And now I get to stream. Fun. Theater script. What do I need this for? Who am I giving this to? Cool? Yeah. I've been up and down this area. Where is that dude who lost his tooth? I forget how he looks. I need to give this tooth back to him. Where is the dude? Hello, you lost your tooth. I've come to give it back to you. String? Oh, maybe the string is for her. Maybe she lost a shoelace.
What am I to do?
What rotten luck. My shoelace has to break now of all times. The Crown Theocracy officials have already gathered, but I can hardly tend to them with my shoelace like this.
I'm sure of it.
That's right. We picked up a string earlier, did we not? Perhaps she could make use of it. I handed over the leather string. Huh? Use this? Well, I suppose it could be a shoelace replacement. Thank you. I wish I had a more proper reward for you, but I don't. Still, this cake's famous over here, and it's tasty, I promise. Normally I'd be all over that cake, but this tension has sapped my appetite. I need to give this to that one lady who's really hungry.
Why is this happening?
God, where is she? I handed over the theater script.
You got it for me? I'm saved. I don't have much to give as thanks, but please take this.
Hero's Leaf of Flight. Well, thanks. Glad we could help, but we're on a mission. Let's focus. Oh, her. I'm starving. I've been so busy preparing, I haven't eaten since lunch. Why don't we give her that cake we just got? I think we'll be too focused on the mission to eat it anyway. I handed over the Altaberry cake. Oh my, is this one of Altaberry's famous confections? You'll give it to me? Well, I'll not spurn your kindness. But before I eat, I must return the favor. I know. I found something earlier that might be amusing. Unopened love letter? Here, I think it's a love letter. I didn't open it, but perhaps some scandalous details await within. Teehee. It's a love letter, so no peeking. Hopefully we can find its owner. The hell? Hello? Maybe it's this person's.
Damn, where did I drop it? How could I lose a precious letter like that?
Perhaps he's referring to the letter we just received. Let's show it to him. I handed over the unopened love letter.
You found my letter for me? I'm so relieved. I can't thank you enough. It's a marriage proposal. I wrote it for a certain woman, but truth be told, perhaps it's best I forget about it.
Wait, you're not going to give her the letter? Why?
My family is newly of rank and supports Louise. She's a dancer at the opera and a follower of Sanctism. You see, don't you? As long as Forden and Louise are at odds, our marriage will never be allowed anyway. I'm sorry, I rather went on too long. Truly, I'm grateful you returned it, so please, take this as my thanks.
Harold Banner.
I dream of the day I can give her this letter. I hope she waits for me until that time comes.
It's okay.
They'll be able to get married once the prince takes the throne.
Why is this happening?
I need to give this to that man with the missing tooth. Oh, him!
I'm positively hideous without my tooth. This is a disaster.
Didn't we pick up a gold tooth earlier? Can't imagine it belongs to anyone else. I handed over the golden tooth.
Thank you very much indeed.
Oh, my tooth! You spied my distress and sought to rectify it, didn't you? I'm saved! Now I can socialize without appearing to be some gap-toothed yokel. As thanks, take this key. I picked it up in the corridor earlier, but I couldn't risk telling the attendant. With the cap in my teeth, can you imagine? You may get a reward if you return it. Oh, and don't worry about me. I'm fine now, my smile can shine. Ha ha ha!
Hey, is this the key we've been looking for? Yes? We found it. I feel like our rewards seem more like errands. But all's well that ends well, I guess. Let's go try this key out. Let's return to the door. Now that we have the key, we can press on. Indeed. Is this the door? This is the door. I used the rear entrance key. It is open. We can finally proceed.
Ready?
Not yet.
What?
Yeah, let me just save first.
What now?
Oh, there's no save. Okay. Alright, let's take a peek inside first. Carefully, so we don't get caught. Hello, Maximilian. How are you doing today? How are you? How are you? I'm doing good.
Check this out.
You're doing amazing? That's great. I'm happy for you. Look at that curtain. We should be able to go backstage from there. And I guess it makes sense that there are guards. Not many of them, though. Should we just push through?
No.
It would be a great risk. If we draw attention here, we'll not shake it easily. I'm playing metaphor ReFantazio. You have a point. I wish we had a surefire plan for this.
Huh?
What?
Why is it so dark all of a sudden?
What's happening? What's wrong with the lights? Couldn't happen at a worse time. We can't have this ruining the Saints' Day festivities.
So apparently...
That takes care of that.
What?
Troll? So the lights. What is the story? There is a prince that's been under a curse for years. And we are trying to murder the caster of the spell so as to break the curse. Troll? So the lights.
I asked Hulkenberg to do it. They won't be in the dark forever, so get moving while you can.
That was a great help.
Thank you.
Got it?
Once the exit route is secured, Hulkenberg and I will regroup with you. The rest is up to you, Goober.
Wow! Thank you for the heart me. And for joining my fan club. You're number 2 now.
Let's go.
Let's sneak through while the lights are out. Follow me. Only number 2? Yeah.
The future is uncertain.
Why not 1? Someone beat you to it.
What? The backstage passage lights are out?
That is...
Yes, it was just reported. We've already fixed the issue, but we can't figure out how it happened. Either a simple accident, or... I believe I charged you with the security of the venue. I presume everything is in order? Rest assured, Your Eminence. I will have it investigated immediately.
Understood?
Increase security. Call in the reserves, too. We can't be too careful. Not even the rats get through.
Yes.
Yes, sir, as you wish.
Good grief.
Air is getting a bit thick in here. The bigwigs seem to have a lot of their hands keeping order.
Now then.
Well, I suppose that's my cue. And now, at long last, we come to the highlight of the festival. The dedication ceremony for the divine relics will begin very soon.
Take a look.
Gathered here are the only competitors fierce enough to have survived the first round and gotten their hands on a relic.
At last.
I hear cheering. Sounds like it's getting underway. They'll probably have some official do a preamble for a while, then they'll start the actual dedication. Jenna's set to sing after that. We'll need to be on the chandelier by then.
A sec.
If we get into any fights, they'll target you first, since you're protected by the royal magic. Make sure you keep an eye on her, Goober.
Let's go.
We have to be smart about this. The plan won't work without you or Yufa.
Let's hurry.
Alright, let's move. Uchronia gold coin.
No way.
Look, they have guard dogs backstage. Security looks pretty tight. Jump down. Are those guards up there? Oh, whoops. I didn't even see them. I was just saying, are there guards up there? Yes.
Someone's back here. Aren't you that Elda candidate?
We got caught right away. Now we've got no choice but to force our way through.
It must have been you who cut the lights. Dogs of Louise. You won't wreck Saint's Day on my watch. Careful, the royal magic protects him. Well, he'll surrender if we kill his allies. Aim for the Mastari girl.
So we're doing it this way. If Yufa falls, the mission fails. Be careful. One enemy. Oh, I can inflict hex on all enemies.
I will usher you to his side.
Take my fullest power.
Small remains. I'm capable too.
Seize my chance.
Sage's Pill. Hero's Leaf of Light.
Yay, we've done it.
Crystalline Weapon.
If it's useful, I say grab it.
Oh, there's a treasure chest over here. Let me open it.
We found something.
We're so lucky.
Emerald. I can sell that. The path splits here, but both ways appear to go upward. These dogs are no match for me. Auto recovery. There sure are a lot of ladders. Which one should we climb? Treasure chest first. Pocket heater, a portable device that generates a comforting warmth. Prevents frostbite. Climb up this ladder to get the item.
How nice. This should
Matter break hammer. That is a lot of ladders. That's a lot of guard dogs. Too many ladders. Who designed this place? The rooftop door is up ahead. Just gotta take care of the guards.
What the? Where'd you come from? Did you defeat the guards below?
Sorry, we don't have time. Let us through or we'll make you.
Take not one step further. The Theocracy's monk army will be respected. The Elder is a candidate. He will be shielded by the royal magic, so aim for the Mastari girl first.
We've come too far to fail We've come too far to fall here. Let's go, Goober. No synthesis available. Okay. Okay, they're all resistant to that. Assassinate. Got him. Unscathed triumph. That takes care of all the guards. Let's head for the roof.
Well, now this is unbelievable! Sanctifex Forden's relic appears to be a colossal chalice. I'm told it's believed to be an ancient artifact called a Holy Grail. Truly, a relic to put all others to shame.
The pagans looted this from the church's vaults in antiquity. God, in his omniscience, is said to have imbued it with his essence, giving it the power to make wishes come true.
And how did such a glorious relic come into your hands?
We simply preached his holy works and spread the teachings. Mutual dialogue was what won the day.
I highly doubt it. He probably killed people for it.
Through guided prayer, anyone can be saved, and we may see God's blessing in all things.
I don't believe him.
Incredible! But if anyone could do it, it's Sanctifex Forden!
I think it's obvious who Thrin is. I suppose that marks His Eminence Forden as the sole winner. Even to an amateur's eye, no other relic could compete.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for Sanctifex Forden! Now, continuing on!
Wait, Forden was last to present? That's not right. We've not seen Luis yet, or the island team.
Is there an issue? No. I think we're finally having a show end without incident. After all, these were originally Sanctus relics anyway.
Well, it looks like that's all the divine relics our candidates found across the land. The top-ranking faces will be announced during tomorrow's festivities. And now, it is my distinct honor to present a one-act opera for a Saint's Eve to remember. Please join me in welcoming the diva herself, Juna, for a performance of the opera's opening piece. Ladies and gents, enjoy!
Well, Luis, rumor has it you found yourself quite a relic. Then why are you so reluctant to present it? No matter. The race's outcome is beyond your meddling now. Victory is mine.
Maybe it's because Luis knows that it's a fake. That's why he's not presenting it. We made it to the roof. Phew, just in time.
Let's hurry.
We can get down to the chandelier from that building. Hurry! Finally, it's time. Auto recovery. Okay.
here. I think we can get down onto that massive chandelier hanging from the ceiling.
Our escape route is secure. We should be able to flee undetected.
Good. Everything's going according to plan so far. But time's running out. From here on, it's all up to him.
All will be fine.
Okay. It's finally time to end this. Juna's song is about to start.
She only has the one dress and hairstyle.
Fingertip flies a butterfly, how it pines for the moon up high. Fire calls its name, fly to the flame, burning as free as it can be. Out there, deep and dark in the valley mist.
Focus. You can only get one shot at this.
Fearing in my soul what I can't control. I can't close my eyes to the sunrise. From the shadow of the dark, fingers brush my neck with a remark. Oh, anguish traveler, my name is thine, and thou art I. Like the wind, shine through darkest night. Oh, never stray. Trust your eyes to steer you down. Trembling finger holds us to my dream. Dawn will break now.
We got him! Right?
Hey! The lance! Hurry!
Oh no, what's going on?
What's going on? Is there something blocking it?
Luis himself.
What an honor! That was our kingdom's lovely songstress, Juna. Moving right along.
It didn't work. Come back.
Hail!
Is it done?
The land should have hit him, but we can't get it back.
Taking that into account.
There's some sort of interference. Luis is doing, no doubt.
The land struck true, yes? Is he slain or not?
Hardly bodes well.
Hello, Nestorine. Welcome back. But if that is the case, why will the lance not return?
No use thinking on it now. We have done all that we can.
For the moment, at least. Now let's get out of here. The longer we stick around, the worse it'll be.
Hurry!
We need to get out of here.
Why do you dawdle? Did you get him?
We do not know why, but the lance.
Should we withdraw to retrieve it? Or make our escape?
Lost a lance? Perhaps it's this one.
I knew it.
At last your allegiance is laid bare. And if this lance wounded me, then I take it the one you provided me was a mere imitation. If you know what the lance is capable of, then surely you understand the situation. Your last hope is gone.
No.
It seems a shame to kill you, but I'm afraid you've gone too far. I have no intention of surrendering, nor of wavering in my convictions. That being said, you truly have impressed me. I will allow you some final words, if you have any.
Say it!
I see your performance has come to an end, Juno.
Yes, the curtain falls. I'm no longer your songbird to keep caged.
So, you too stood with them.
Come on! He's ready to listen, so say it! You know there's something he needs to hear.
Yuna is staring fiercely, prompting my words. The lance has fallen to Luis's hands. We no longer have a means to counter his attack. But there's still hope. If we're to even these odds, there is one thing I can say.
Luis, I challenge you to a duel.
Ah, the very words I was waiting for. You really have done your research. In truth, I intended from the start to entertain such a challenge. I confess it's been a long time. Perhaps a real contest is what I've craved. This competition is little more than child's play.
I'm neither a man nor a woman.
So be it. It has been a long time indeed since anyone drew my blood. I will end your life with my own hands.
There needs to be a direct confrontation after all. As though it was fate all along.
A duel makes the king's magic powerless, which means this trinket is no longer necessary.
It seems he was wounded, though. He does have a blood stain.
Then state your name. How do you declare yourself?
Drink an even 3? Okay. I always have 2 bottles of water near me when I'm streaming. And I'm almost done with my first one. So I am hydrating properly. He who will save this country.
I am the hero, the savior of this country.
You would save it, would you? I hope that dream does not end in futility. My name is Luis Guiaburn. I am the rightful king, he who will forge anew this unworthy country into a utopia.
A utopia, he says. Wow. Unfortunately, he would just be a tyrant, so it would be a dystopia.
Attack in any number. Wield any weapons. But fight with your very lives. If you live by a creed, show me its strength.
Who shall join me in battle? Okay, Goober. Hulkenberg, yes. Juna and Yufa. Okay, there. Venture forth.
Go ahead. Have at me. An attempt on the life of Luis Guiaburn is a folly most cannot afford.
Even Luis can't fight at full strength after that direct lance wound.
We've come this far. Let's fight with all we have, Captain.
I will fulfill my purpose and cut you down, Luis.
A mission, an assigned purpose, an ideal borrowed. If you think that alone is equal to my will, then you have already failed.
This is our mission. We'll see justice done, here and now.
Lend me your strength.
God Killer.
Get him!
Let's do this!
You needn't hold back.
Maneuver!
Let my power support you.
This might
He gained 2 turn icons.
I strike.
Nice one, Captain! You've got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain! Together.
Join with me!
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Assassin! They won't hold back. Shroud. I underestimated you.
To ever greater heights.
They all ranked up and leveled up.
Not bad at all.
Nice.
I shall strive to use this power wisely.
Ah, I didn't know I had it in me.
Marvelous! I feel stronger already!
I am most certainly stronger than I was.
Lord Luis, do not interfere. Oh.
Hi Patrick, welcome back. We just tried to assassinate Louise and failed.
Not enough, I'm afraid. Lord Luis! A fine blow. You've surprised me. But why? Why are you so intent on killing me?
You of all people should know the answer.
I see now. You were the intruders looking for the formula, I take it. And yet, you have achieved nothing.
What do you mean?
Louise wasn't the one who cursed the prince? Whoa! Goober! The prince is still cursed. Oh no! What a disaster this is!
Did we do it?
Lord Luis?
At long last, 'tis done. We have brought him to justice. The great, untouchable traitor, Luis Guillaburn, is dead.
He might be dead, but it wasn't him.
Apologies. Things fell apart at the end, and I wasn't thinking straight.
Even so, the outcome is the same. We could not have triumphed without everyone here.
Wait! It's good that we got him and all, but the lance.
Yes, it went down with him.
This looks dire. He's fallen in the middle of the stage.
If Forden spies Luis's body run through with a lance, he'll realize its power in an instant.
Even should we save the prince, we'll regret it if Forden ends up with the lance. Yufa, can you call it up?
No, too late for that. It's already in the middle of the crowd. If we call it up and take it with no explanation, everyone will think us thieves.
Then what do you propose?
First, we need to establish that the lance is ours. Our offering for the ceremony. We'll have to take the stage and announce that ourselves.
Please wait. Do we reveal that we are the ones who slew Luis? Can we afford to declare that openly? We'd be telling telling your supporters you deceived them and your master both.
She's right. The audience has no idea what's going on. We'll just look like the bad guys.
It's okay. We set out to kill Luis, and the deed is done. Our only failure is in the spectacle we made of it. For now, we need to think of a way to get the audience to see our side.
You want to win their sympathy? What are you even planning to say?
He was the murderer and natural legislation for atrocities, and he would do just the same thing for king.
I don't know, but we have to get on stage, now. If we don't explain ourselves fast, we'll never get a chance to.
Wait a minute! Hey!
My microphone is breaking? Okay, I just changed the buffer rate.
I know that face. Was that Luis? Someone go and see to him. Is he truly dead?
I can't monitor the audio. Is it fine now?
Allow me.
Say something?
No.
I thought I solved the problem.
He's dead. He's gone.
Your Eminence, this was found off-stage. Judging by his wounds, this must have been the murder weapon.
The lance. Is this the divine relic he sent his subordinates after?
His eyes are sightless. His heart beats no more. The man is dead, without question.
You're absolutely certain?
I checked him thrice over. There can be no more doubt.
Luis, dead? And that can only mean this lance can pierce the barrier of the king's magic.
I apologize for the grotesque display interrupting tonight's performance. We are tardy in arrival, but the lance you hold is our offering to the ceremony.
What? You claim this lance? You mean to say you were the ones who did the deed?
Yes, it is as you say.
God, Buff! How do you justify this?
Years ago, Luis ordered my hometown destroyed. Hulkenberg, our ally before you, was herself a royal guard in service to his late highness. Even the songstress, Juna, aided us on several occasions. Above all else, we are a group who came together to try Luis for his crimes, traitor and kingslayer both. And to do that, we had to enter his company. We took no joy in disguising our true intentions, not from your eminence, nor the people. But today, finally, we have seen justice done. Luis has paid for his sins. And at last, at long last, my parents can rest in peace.
Thank you for the clap attack.
I had not realized you were such an actor. Or do you truly weep?
It's just hitting me now. We finally won.
That explains why the songstress was so often with Louise, as well as these brave misfits.
I understand. It all makes sense now. I had wondered why a member of the Prince's own guard would fall in with Louise. You have done well to execute the rebel. I am sure that His late Majesty and His Highness must be pleased. And of course, the Sanctus Church recognizes your divine relic. Now we shall greet tomorrow's festivities with fresh peace in our hearts.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
You must be the Lady Hulkenberg. The day His Highness was attacked, I heard you fought harder than any other. Your blade even struck the back of the blackguard who did it. Of all his defenders, you came closest to avenging the prince. But where you faltered then, you triumph today. In form and heart, you are a true knight. Is something the matter?
Oh, no. You honor me greatly, Your Eminence.
Now, this lance. The Sanctus Church will confiscate it for now. A lance capable of killing the tournament's candidates would only sow panic and chaos.
Yes, as you wish. We brought it as an offering anyway.
I do feel bad for Basilio and Fidelio.
Indeed. You may step down now.
Think you can just walk away, do ya? You owe us a moment or three. Right.
I finally defeated my arch nemesis Louise. This should break the prince's curse. I'm so sorry to talk.
So you lot were working against us from the start. And you right along with them, Lady Juna.
What was your motive? Why did you kill Lord Louis?
I don't know why this is happening either.
If this was truly a matter of justice and not simply petty revenge, then we owe it to them to explain why we have taken their guiding force. They deserve that much. Captain, do you not agree?
All right. It's time for the truth.
I am sorry if I'm overstepping my mark. I know I'm but the latest to become your ally, but...
No, you speak the truth. We have sought to save the rightful heir to the throne, to break the curse afflicting His Highness the Prince.
What's that? The prince? He's dead, mate. Wait, he is dead, isn't he?
He's dead, all right. You lot will need a better story than that if you don't want to get cut open where you stand.
He had to be declared dead in order to protect him. Though he lives, he is bedridden, cursed by magic.
And the only way left to undo that curse was to kill Luis. Those of us who wanted the prince restored formed a secret faction. And I was a spy in its service, trying to find out if we had any option beyond murder.
I cannot expect you to understand all this immediately. However...
You did this for the prince! His father, the king, was a coward! Puppet of Forden! It was because of him that this country rotted from the inside! And for his son! For his bloody, useless corpse of a son! What made you think his life was worth more than Count Luis?
Worth more? I thought you two hated when people tell you any life weighs more than another.
I myself have never met His Highness, nor do I know what sort of person he is. But I want to see the future these people believe in.
Despite our many differences of tribe and status, we still banded together. Through them, I saw the possibility of a world united.
Besides, when Luis talked about burning down my island, I thought I saw the shock and despair on your faces too.
Look, you two. Was Luis really a master worth your trust? I think it's worth listening to your hearts now. Even the doubts. I know we'd be happy to have you.
Hold a moment. These two were Luis's right-hand men. I would advise against this.
No, their hearts are as loyal as any of ours. They but served another master.
Lady Juna. I guess you really were watching out for us. More than we ever knew. I couldn't protect Basilio when it mattered most. They put him through so much for their sudden igniter experiments, and now protecting him's all I've got.
Del.
Maybe it is time to step back. Get away from this bloody business. I guess this was all it took. Count Luis gave us a dream to fight for, but I suppose it was the kind that don't feel right after you wake. So, we're drifters now. Maybe we'll open up that restaurant after all, eh? We'll see you around, Lady Juna.
Ad break starts in 1 minute.
Look, I'm not the smart one, you lot know that, so I don't know whether to punch you or thank you. I've never been this confused in all my life. Damn it, I just don't get it. Damn it. Oh, Del, wait! Don't you wander off like that? You mean all that about the restaurant, yeah?
Never could say what you were feeling. I'm sorry this was all I could do.
Ah, Captain, let us tarry no more. We must check His Highness's condition.
Yes, you're right! That should have lifted the curse! What's going on? The cursed thorns haven't disappeared.
But the caster is dead. Forden and his guard were sure to check Luis's body.
Calm down, everyone. We don't want to yell about this in public. Let's go back to the inn for now.
Okay. My break started. Um. Hmm.
His Highness still suffers under the curse. But Louis is dead. I cannot fathom it.
Maybe we killed a fake. Like his body double. Or something. No. There's no way that wasn't Luis. We couldn't fight him in person and still be mistaken.
And Luis would have nothing to gain from faking his death, surely. After all, it put the lance in Forden's hands.
Knowing all that, might the curse have been cast by someone else entirely?
But that would mean we killed an innocent person, wouldn't it?
That bastard was no innocent. He destroyed my home. He murdered the king. And...
True enough, old boy. But that's not why we were out to kill the chap, right?
He said it himself. That killing him accomplished nothing. Is it really true?
Yet he had the formula for the curse in his possession. Surely that marks his guilt?
Even so, there remains a modicum of doubt in the matter. Perhaps Luis was researching the curse for another reason. If he was framed, it is possible he aimed to clear his name.
When she saw the formula, Rella did say it was only an outline, likely jotted from memory. So that could mean this wasn't a formula to begin with, just Luis's scratch work. Proof that he was looking for a way to prove his innocence.
But if it wasn't Luis, who else could have...
That night, His Highness the Prince was already fleeing when I arrived at the scene. I encountered the assailant as I sought to protect His Highness. I pursued and slashed across their back.
Right. I remember Forden mentioned something about that. Is there anything else you can remember?
Fie! No, I can recall nothing else. No other clues. Yet... no. 'Tis odd. I believe this is the first time I have recounted the particulars to anyone. I told the investigators only that I failed to capture the culprit. The shame of my failure kept me silent on the rest.
What? But just earlier, Forden's...
Yes, he told a story that none but the culprit could attest to. How does Forden know?
Could Forden be the one behind all of this?
I have no evidence to say otherwise.
You do realize he's the sanctifex of the entire dashed Sanctus Church?
Nay, but that does not make it impossible. It wasn't long after the prince's passing that His Majesty named Sanctism the state religion. If not for the matter concerning the king's magic, Forden's claim to the throne would have been unshakable.
Sounds like motive enough to want the prince gone.
We have to find out, even if it's remotely possible. Let's question Forden in person at the main festival tomorrow.
We'll need that divine lance back, too. It's not something we want in Forden's hands, especially now.
Hey, I'm going to go talk to my sister. She's bound to be somewhere in the city for the Saints' Day festivities. Sister, I should explain. All that fuss today was... well...
Is it safe for you to come to such a public place?
What? No, it's fine. It's not like we caused a riot or anything. We even explained ourselves to Forden's satisfaction.
That's not what I meant. You're the songstress, remember?
Ah, yes. Suppose you're right.
I know we talked before about the loophole in the king's protective magic, but I never thought you would be the one to strike Luis down. And that lance you presented, I take it that's why you went to Virga Island.
We didn't mean for it to be such a spectacle. It didn't exactly go according to plan, but at least we kept a tyrant off the throne.
And that's why I was wondering if I could ask you something. About Sanctifex Forden. What kind of man he really is.
Because, well, now that Luis is out of the picture, we know who's got the best chance. A man as powerful as him, well, you know how it is. You hear all kinds of nasty rumors swirling about. I'm just wondering if there's any truth to them.
Tuna, are you seriously trying to dig up dirt on Sanctifex Forden? On Saints' Day of all days?
Oh, loosen up a bit. You can't deny that people talk, and God knows they always have. Especially about the night of the attack. Asking how anyone could sneak into the castle, let alone get to the prince. Whether some official ordered the assassination. Remember when those rumors started? Father was on edge for days. I remember even when I hadn't said anything, he'd scold me and send me away. I don't suppose you ever heard if there was any truth to that. Sorry. I don't mean to dance around it, so it's just not an easy thing to ask about. I was talking with one of our allies, Hulkenberg. She said Forden mentioned something he couldn't have known, unless he was actually there, the night of the attack. Unlikely as it is, if it turns out Forden was involved, she won't suffer him being crowned. She'll be out for vengeance. And you're the eldest daughter of House Cygnus, a Sanctist family. The people would see you as an accomplice to a man who had a hand in killing the royals. I couldn't bear to let that happen. You don't deserve that. I need to know the truth.
Then, suppose His Eminence Forden were guilty of such sin. What would you do with him? With the Sanctus Church?
What do you mean?
Well, I was but a girl of only 12 years. I knew nothing about the inner workings of the crown theocracy.
Sister, what's wrong?
Nothing. I'm fine. If a tad overworked. All these new developments and tragic events. I'm just run a little ragged, that's all.
Sister.
I'll be fine. Really. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. If I am to be the people's saint, I must be strong enough to play the part. Maybe I'll hold off on the harder drinks today, just to be safe. It's been a long time since we could spend some simple time together like this. It's like we're just two sisters visiting Montario for the holiday. I'll see you again soon.
It seems Juno wasn't able to get much from Rella. If Rella won't talk, then we'll have no choice but to pry the truth out of Forden tomorrow. I'm sure you've got lost in your mind, but I can tell that you're tired. Let's just rest up and get ready for tomorrow.
What now?
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Let's get this year's Saints' Day Festival of Montario underway. We will begin with a few words from His Eminence, Sanctifex Forden.
Looks like Dracodios hasn't left his side.
Today is a day of great celebration. A day to offer up our thanks to God. But first, an announcement.
Thank you, Jason.
Luis is dead. The royal family's murderer has been put to justice. Now much of the kingdom's trust lies with me.
Even this king-defying lance is safe in my hands. I would not see further bloodshed in endless, futile conflict. Is it not past time for reconciliation and open dialogue as a newly forged nation?
He's talking as if the race is already over. What about deciding the winner?
All but a formality now, isn't it? His Eminence has the overwhelming majority on his side. Better to establish peace now and crown Sanctifex Forden.
No. He would end the tournament here and now.
So he's just going to call the race while he's ahead? How convenient. But the throne's decided by the king, not this tournament.
Forden only had to abide by that when he had Luis to compete with. If he ends this while he's this far ahead, we won't be able to reverse it.
Hey, the game's not over yet, you cocky bastard! We only seek to submit to the will of the people. Though you would be wise to quit the race with all speed.
Forden for the throne! Then we will finally have peace! Hail His Majesty Forden! Long live His Majesty Forden!
Damn him. The people already believe him the victor. Tournament won or no, his dominance will soon be unshakable.
Let's go. We reclaim the lance now!
One thing I haven't done is I haven't just plugged the microphone into my desktop and just had the mic audio there instead of my laptop. I might try that.
Now? Are you out of your mind?
If he's going to keep it close to hand, we'll never have a chance to swap it out. We'll have to take it by force.
We have no choice.
If there really is no other way.
So you were after this lance all along? Loyalists indeed. How many more candidates must die by your hand?
His smuggler is horrific, distorted. It's sickening.
What did you? How dare you, you pagan wretch! You would steal this holy lance for your own vile ends. That alone is treason against the kingdom, you filthy assassins.
Assassins? Then we're in good company. That night, you were the one behind the attack on His Royal Highness. You framed Luis for your crime and banished him from the palace. Do you deny it?
Precisely the sort of baseless claims I'd expect from desperate sinners.
Baseless, is it? In that case, shall we produce proof of your treason?
You waste your breath. What do your words matter now? The royal family is gone. Luis is dead. Only I remain. And only I am fit for the throne.
You vile traitor!
You call His Eminence a traitor? Preposterous! The Sanctifex is incapable of such deeds!
Your Majesty Forden, punishment to the disloyal. Judge these ruffians with your divine lance!
Behold, the flock has spoken. Those who defy me are to be executed. Before you die, know that I am in your debt for killing Luis and handing me the crown.
Del, what the hell's going on? I thought the prince's curse was supposed to be off.
It's clearly not. The prince's assassination, the whole lot. It was all the Sanctists. It was all that bastard pulling the strings from the start. Wait, is that...
You, identify yourself.
Is that Luis?
Who are you? We're at a festival. Should we not be festive? I've come to meet you, Forden.
Luis,
possible? How could you have survived? Not that it matters. It falls to me to finish the job, then. Coming here sealed your fate. Hell awaits, and this time I'll make sure you stay there. Face your divine punishment, Louise! But why?
It appears your sins outweigh mine.
What have you done?
That lance is counterfeit, just like you. This is the true lance.
You snake, Louise.
Did he just kill Sanctifex Forden?
No. Impossible.
Nothing to see here. The festival is cancelled. Cancelled.
So, Lord Louis is alive.
What's going on? Good people, you have heard the truth with your own ears. Forden was the vile mastermind behind the prince's assassination. For casting his sins upon me, for seeking to usurp the throne, I have passed due judgment. A tainted Sanctifex is unfit to rule. What's the matter? You seem lost for words.
You're supposed to be dead.
In a sense, yes.
Then how? How are you alive? Forden's own attendant confirmed your death.
Forden's attendant? You mean that fellow?
No! Zorba?
Back at the Grand Cathedral, I ordered the dead to recover my body if the need arose.
I had always intended for Forden to die by my hand, and the first step in his downfall was Zorba's infiltration.
Impossible. The lance pierced you through your very breastplate.
It did indeed. And frankly, I'm still impressed. Few could land such a decisive blow against me. But I'm afraid fate was on my side, not yours.
Mortal anatomy is my speciality. I knew at first glance that the wound was deep, but the heart was intact. Lord Louis is destined for far greater than this, so I devised a plan. I would proclaim his death and deceive both Forden and his flock. After that, it was simply a matter of magically regenerating his flesh overnight. Only a fool would expect him to die in such a place.
I could have emerged as soon as I'd healed. But where's the theater in that? Today is a day of celebration. The least I could do is offer a fitting death out of mercy.
Why'd you have the real lance? Wasn't it supposed to have gone to Forden?
Wee bit slow on the uptake, eh? I just told you, I was present for the inspection. It was hardly a difficult task to swap out your counterfeit.
So you knew the truth of it? No. Have you always been ahead of us, ever since the moment we thought Zorba dead?
A holy lance, a convincing prop. What does it matter? Had I truly died, it would simply indicate that I was never fit for my ambition. Power is the only true arbiter. Behold the proof. Forden lies dead, and the lance is in my hand, just as planned.
You let us do as we pleased, even knowing the risks. You're insane!
Indulge me a question. You You stole the magic formula from me. Surely you soon learned that it was useless. That's why you then resorted to killing the caster. You were desperate to lift the spell. Is that not so? In other words, the curse's victim still draws breath. For that reason, you sought to kill me even amidst this competition, even with the difficulty of the king's magic in your way. So, His Venerable Highness the Prince survived. Where is he? Speak or die.
Please, spare us!
No! Stop! Leave them be!
How quickly the Sanctus break rank and flee. Their flock left to die. This is Sanctism.
No! Stop him!
Out of the way!
Wait, does one of them die?
Thank you. You protect them. Yet what value do they have to you?
It's not that! This is just wrong! It's wrong, me lords!
I see. So even you two have faltered.
No! Basilio, no! You're supposed to open a restaurant with Fidelio! Oh no. He died!
Fidelio! Hey! Wake up!
I get it now.
Hi, Tyrone.
Only fair thing in this world is power. With it, you can take whatever you want in this life. Or so I thought. But you know, if all the weak get left behind, who's left to protect them? I've been an idiot. Sorry about that. Stop talking, Del.
You're right, his mouth is moving weird.
I see it, you know. Our little diner. Music in the air. It's grand. Look after Lady Juna.
Huh? Hey! Del?
I'm so shocked.
Pitiful. See what Brotherhood earned them.
He was shot with magic.
Lord Louis, that's what it all comes down to for you, yeah? The strong are right, the weak are wrong. Doesn't matter what you were born into, there's fairness in that. We saw you as our own.
Just waiting for the mustache.
_alpha_Patrick just redeemed yeehaw.
Thank you for the yeehaw.
We thought that if you had a proper strong fella on top, he'd be able to put a stop to all the meaningless discrimination. But we had it wrong. You're no ray of hope. It doesn't matter to you. Killing anyone, it doesn't make you feel unclean. You're the kind of cold-blooded bastards we hate more than anything!
Do not concern yourself with this peon, Lord Louis. With my newfound power, I shall tear them limb from limb.
This way! Guards, hurry!
Step aside. You have important work to do.
Seize the criminals who murdered His Eminence!
We didn't do it, but we should probably still run. Basilio, come with us!
Shut up! What about Del? You saw what that bastard did to him!
I will not let you die in vain. Your brother didn't do this so you could get yourself killed. For now, please flee with us.
Shite!
Come, make haste.
Oh, welcome back. It went about as well as could be expected. We wanted something nicer for his grave, but they told us something like that's reserved for Sanctus tradition.
You can expect little else in Altabri. I apologize for not being present.
We've just gotten ourselves out of the public eye. If we had gone as a group, worst case, we'd have been turned in.
You know what makes this actually more sad for me? What?
I wish we could have mourned him at his home. It had to happen in the lap of the Sanctus Church of all places. I hear the Parapists typically prefer a more joyful send-off, with singing and celebration.
It's alright. Us soldier kids could never afford to be too picky. Telling you he couldn't choose where to snuff it. The fact that you were there, Lady Juna, that's enough for us.
Basilio.
Best to leave him be for a while. He's just lost the only family he had.
By the way, have you checked the Farsight mirror? The curse might be...
I'm playing Overwatch and opened a loot box and got a voice line called "Happens to the Best of Us." Oh! Damn.
Unfortunately, it still hasn't lifted.
Thank you for the like, Tyrone.
Other than Forden, after all.
But Forden brazenly admitted that he had been the mastermind. Luis was innocent of that crime, at least.
Someone must have casted at Forden's command. Unless we can find and kill them in time. Damn it all!
We've more pressing problems at hand, don't we? Now Luis knows the prince is alive. Surely that's far from ideal.
The village is deep in the forest. It's not an easy place to find, even if you're looking. Going to the prince's side could be dangerous. So let's not get ahead of ourselves.
But even if we sought the real culprit, we no longer have any leads to follow.
If I might make a suggestion, perhaps we should visit my sister again. She may have some insight on the Sanctus Church's past, but that's tomorrow's concern. As for tonight, we could all use some time to rest our hearts and minds.
Look at you, kid. You look near dead yourself.
Del? What?
Seems you made it out in one piece, though.
Are you alive? But back there, you... Don't tell me you pulled some bloody trick. Just like Luis. Bloody hell, Del. I thought...
Basilio, sorry. From here on, you're taking the lead.
But why? I can't without you. Del, I only made it this far because I followed you.
Don't give me that. You're the strong one. Me, I never knew where I was going. Basilio, protect the weak. Swear you'll do it, not for me, but for yourself. If you can do that, I'll always be with you.
Ticked_off_Patrick just redeemed hydrate.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Del.
Don't give me that look. Well, this one's goodbye for now. You ready? Let's hear it, Basilio. You fight, but why?
O lodestar, ye grief-racked brother, O thou anguished traveller. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Not really a choice. It's back to the starting line. This time I'll lead. Ardell entrusted me with this chance. I've got to show him I've got this.
I'm just being quiet because my microphone's having a problem. And because I don't want to talk over the dialogue.
O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities are thy light. Awaken.
See you around, Del.
That looks cool.
Thank goodness! You're finally awake! You were passed out! Don't scare me like that! Not that I can blame you. After all that's happened.
Sir Basilio, there's magla flowing through him. I think it's the same as our power.
Basilio.
From before.
They want to pay their respects for Fidelio. Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Archetype.
It's not so bad.
Fidelio is the little one with the purple hair. He died. He was murdered. Basilio, the badass bruiser carrying his brother's honor, has become your ally.
My God, what in the world is that, lads? It struck down Santifex Forden right before our eyes. That's supposed to be impossible.
Yeah, Del's his nickname.
And Luis made sure it was a bloody spectacle before an audience even. The bastard is making sport of it.
Who the hell is this? Are they in a full suit of armor? The fuck?
We must devise a plan. Otherwise, even if Luis does not sway our supporters, they may lose faith in the church.
That's gender. Slay.
Before all else, we must choose a successor. But they need not share Forden's strength.
I have brought her here.
You requested an audience? Assembled lords?
Rella, we must ask your support. Let me be direct. We would like you to enter the tournament as a formal successor to His Eminence Sanctifex Forden.
This girl? She is your plan?
Have you gone mad? I reject this proposal. If anyone is to succeed His Eminence, it should be me, as his trusted right hand.
See sense. Strength alone means nothing. And without that, you have nothing worthy of the people's loyalty.
Rella, will you not speak? Surely you feel what they ask of you is beyond your station.
Well, that is...
You are wise beyond your years, Rella. Surely you understand. What the lost children need now is not a righteous avenger, but a refuge from their fears. The people would flock to a saint who dwells among her people. Already many would rejoice to see you rule as queen. Rella, will you answer their call?
This is all rather sudden.
Of course, you would have our full support. Naturally, we will make arrangements so that the tournament's next round turns in your favor.
Even so, I am unfit to be queen.
Allow me to clarify. This is not exactly a request. Would you rather have that tyrant Luis become king?
Well...
Hey, sounds like we've got big news. I just heard from the pack of Sanctists. I figured they'd shove someone up to take Forden's place. But where it is, it'll be Saint Rella. Gonna be an announcement tomorrow.
The mourning for Forden's barely started, and they're already lining up his successor. And Rella, at that. Going for popularity over power, it seems.
They're getting careless. Though, thinking about it, maybe it's a smarter choice than it seems.
But, say Saint Rella wins against Luis, becomes proper queen and all, gets to do what she wants. Doesn't that tidy this whole thing right up?
No! This can't be her own decision. Just the idea of being queen would put her stomach in knots.
The politicians must be trying to make her their puppet. Perhaps it was an order she could not refuse.
This isn't good. Probably not the best time to talk to her either.
But that's got to mean they're keeping the tournament going, right?
Either way, I don't like it. This is all escalating too fast for my tastes. All the support Forden had campaigned for will likely just go straight to Rella with hardly a dent. If Luis and the Sanctus Church are trying to reclaim the status quo as the two pillars of government, that'll be a tough lead to shake, after all. Just lifting the curse isn't going to be enough to restore the prince to the throne.
Indeed. Luis versus Rella. Frontrunner and runner-up with no ties to the royal family between them. Everyone will see plain that popularity's eclipsed royal right. His Highness himself will have to win this battle on the faith of the people, or his claim to the crown will never be acknowledged.
Besides which, Luis now knows that His Highness lives. His whereabouts have not been discovered, but the Kingslayer will take up the hunt.
So many obstacles. What do we do?
We have to keep trying to break the curse, but we also need to get people to support the prince's claim to the throne. To move forward, we need to buy time.
Well, I know one way to keep a VIP protected. A classic tactic, really. The military does it all the time. We use a body double. You're supposed to be a dead ringer for the prince, yeah?
You mean he pretends to be the prince? That's absurd. You realize it's a capital offense to impersonate royalty.
I'm in. As long as they don't find out.
You can't just casually drop an "I'm in" on this.
Adele was right about you being mental. I think we could pull it off, though. The prince has been gone ages. Nobody's in a position to point out differences.
Wait, just think about this. He's elder. The royal family's Clamar and have been for generations. His appearance would be the least of our worries.
If I may. His Highness the Prince lacks the Clamar horns. Some rumors suggested 'twas not some miraculous feature of the prince alone, but a mark of elven blood. I've heard no confirmation either way myself, but at the very least, 'tis a tale any aristocrat is bound to have heard in passing.
In other words, with an elder claiming the prince's name and a known royal knight to vouchsafe him, we'd have enough plausibility to shake the nobles to their core.
Of course, all this means little, unless our double himself is willing. What say you?
I can't back down now.
Wow. You never do, you know?
Your resolve has been challenged many times over, and never have you strayed. I am humbled once more. I pledge my soul to this gambit.
Good. Then we declare ourselves tomorrow, where this announcement's going to take place. Seems like the optimal place to make sure we're heard.
Right then. Looks like I'll have to give the old girl a polish worthy of a prince. My cue as well. From here on, it's nose to the grindstone until my magnum opus is finished. Can't let the lad be the only one with his life on the line.
Can we talk?
We have no clue what might happen in a situation like this. So once we're done with our preparations in the city, let's focus on tomorrow. But remember, the monks have their eyes on us. Let's keep our shopping to the Blue Sky Bridge area and return to the runner at night. I think I'm just gonna end stream early. I'll try and figure out what's going on with the microphone again. It's just 40 minutes early. Okay, I'm rating Cameron JK. They are playing Dungeon Encounters. Goodbye.